Welcome. Thanks for joining me. Dr. Mark Hastings, the author of The Well of Truth, The Secret to Living a Better Life. We've been taking this wonderful early fall hike, and I've been telling you all the secrets in this book. But behind me, it's not so beautiful. It's not the most beautiful part in the woods. What this is this the damage left over from big winter storms. And this is what happens in our life. You know, life isn't just all rosy. Everyone understands that there are many circumstances that are outside of our control that are just happening around us, like people dying and car accidents and health traumas and these types of things. And the forest is no different. But the reason why I'm showing you this is that some people do very, very well through adversity and others don't. And I had told you earlier the story about my philosopher friend Jerry. And he said, "Mark, what is reality?" And I said, "Reality is what you think it is." And he said, "That's why I want to interrupt and argue you." And I said, "That's great, but before you do that, let me ask you two questions first." And he said, "Sure." And I said, "Do you remember when your first wife left you and it was the worst thing that ever happened to you?" And he said, "Yeah, I do." And I said, "Do you remember when it was the best thing that ever happened to you?" He's since remarried and very happy. And he just stood there looking at me because he realized what I was saying. So it's not what is happening around you, but it's what you think about what is happening around you. And there was a famous philosopher who once said that there is no good or bad, there just is. And what he meant by that is that we all have things that are occurring around us that are unpleasant and challenging, and that's just part of life. But what you do with it determines your character, what you think about it. And when you finally come to realize that everything that happens, even if it's unpleasant, is there to give you the opportunity to learn and to grow, not there to punish you and for you to revile against, then you're reaching one of the highest levels of realization, and it's a transformative experience. So just remember, when you go through these trying times, that they're there and they have a purpose for you. Please hit the like and the subscribe, and thanks for joining me. We're going to continue on this beautiful hike, and we have a lot more good things to come.